Hey guys, my name is Cologeno, and this is my very first YouTube video that I've ever made. I'm doing a HQM Modpack for Minecraft. It's called Argrarian Skies 2. It's by Jadedcat, and it's a great mod pack. It's a skyblock challenge, so there's some extra difficulty to it. There's several different versions that you can play, different maps. The one I'm playing is called Morvey Cottage. It's one of my favorite maps. It's in normal mode. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I've already put some stuff in storage. Just have the stuff that I need to kind of get started. As anybody that's played any skyblock in the past, or for that matter, if you played this particular skyblock mod pack, you'll know how important it is to get started right away. Get growing trees out of the way. We need to get started up so we can get our get into making our cobble gen, because you know, once you get your cobble gen going, then things really start moving. You know, initially with these games, there's a little bit of a grind at the beginning. So this very first video, we might not cover a lot of ground, just to kind of give you guys an overview of what the map looks like. Start off here. This is the cottage. We just came up from the basement. That's where our spawn point is. There's a nice water source right here. The problem is, you can see it's moving water, and the source block is all the way up there. The other thing about that particular part of the map, it's far enough away from me that enemies and zombies and skeletons and endermen and all the good guys that we hate at night will spawn up there, and usually I have a very difficult time making it through that very first night. So we're going to see how I do this first time around. Let's go ahead and open up the quest book. Argrarian Skies 2 Hardcore Quest. You have reached this region either by being assigned to it by your overlords or by completing a previously region's rebuilding. There's still a lot to be done to repair the destruction of the old world. Whatever your reason for being here, the Jaded One, the Cute One, and the All-Knowing One are happy you are here to take up the task of rebuilding our poor world. The three overlords will be joined in guiding you by other meddling watchers. Some will help you, some just want to see you fail. Choose wisely what advice you follow. Not all paths have the best of outcomes. The first step in your path, punch a tree, get wood, and avoid dragons. Let's go ahead and get started. There are a ton of quests in this particular mod pack. We're going to go ahead and get started. You can see we've got a few that are available to us. Also, if you didn't notice, there's a scroll here. Scroll all the way down. There's actually 13 different categories. We're going to start at the very first one. Most of your mod packs, you've got to do the learning skyblock stuff to kind of get started. So we're just going to get started with our basics. And our first task is to get some oak wood. We've already planted the tree. We've bone mealed it. Let's go punch this tree. Alright, so what I like to do when I first start is I just get these first two pieces of wood. I'm going to leave that tree in place, because the other thing I want to do is I want to make what's called a crook. What a crook's going to do is it's going to increase the amount of, make sure that our quest book has acknowledged that. Now I need to craft it. It's going to increase the amount of drops I get from the tree, so I'll get more oak saplings, I should get more apples. And the other thing that we are going to get, which is very important to start off with, it's an ex-nihilo mod. What it is it is a, let me throw this down here real quick. I think it's for now. What it does for you is it'll get you silkworms, and what silkworms can do is get you string, and everybody knows that string is going to get us, let me see, let me just concentrate on crafting because I'm old and slow. String will get us started down the path of getting our first bed. Also, for ex-nihilo, there's a oak sieve. Ooh, I think we got one already. Let's go ahead and just plant this in the tree. Maybe we can get started right away. The oak sieve is one of the items that we need. I'm going to move one of these. I don't normally do it like this, but I'm going to take some of this dirt and maybe start another tree. But what we do with that sieve is you can sieve some dirt, and when you do that, the dirt turns into stone, and it's kind of your first building block for getting, I'm just going to run around like a madman, for getting started in that cobble gen. That cobble gen is really important. Once you get your cobble generator up and running, just makes life so much easier. kind of do all this to start with, just to kind of get going. Don't really follow the quest book. I know the beginning of it pretty well, so I kind of just jump into here. I might jump around a little bit at the beginning, but once we get far enough into the questing, I'm going to go ahead and follow it much more closely. I'm not really doing a tutorial on this. I know that there are a ton of videos out. This mod pack is not exactly brand new, but it's one that I really enjoy. And let's see, I get any worms? No. It's one that I really enjoy. Have a lot of fun with it. I've actually been playing it almost since its release and never got any further than maybe 50% of the way through without either completely dying or either losing interest, getting frustrated. You know, life gets in the way. So one of my goals for doing this video series is hopefully it's going to push me to finish it. I'd like to see it all the way through. I feel like I'm going to get hours and hours of enjoyment out of it, and hopefully you guys will too. Let's see here. Can I get those? Alright, getting dark, so let's see how our progression is with our... not seeing it. Alright, so let's finish this first quest. It's kind of important because one of the benefits to this first quest is a weapon, which I'm going to need to get to this first night. Consume. They need to consume one of our oak wood planks. If you guys haven't played a hard questing mode mod pack in the past, sometimes you'll have these quests when they ask for a consume, it means they're actually going to take something out of your item. I've got 26 down here. Now I do a manual submit, you'll see it go to 25, and now I've got this guide to life in the void and 8 more apples. I've got a choice between these two. I'm going to take the pan of misfortune. I think it's a great weapon. I believe there's also a pick coming up pretty quickly in our line here. I'm going to make another crook. Crooks are really kind of, like I said, you get better drops from the trees. Once they're infested, you'll get some worm drops along with the string, which helps. You don't have to. Look, there's a baddie up there already. Ooh, that's going to be fun. You don't have to break the infested leaves with the crook, but if you do, you get a little bit better chance of getting some more silkworms. I'm just paying attention up here. I've tried to record this a couple times, and every time I've kind of cut out my first night. We're going to see how it goes. If there's good TV here, if there's good YouTube here, I'm going to keep it. I may edit it, so we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm always kind of running and hiding. I'm going to try to survive out here, kill off as many of these guys as I can until morning comes, and I'm hoping that we will get this. Oh, here comes one right now. Nice hole right there. I like to leave this hole for this particular time in case I can get somebody to drop through there. What I'm hoping for is the string will be pretty close to being done. Another thing about this mod pack is it does have Tinker's construct in it, which is in fact the next part of our quest line. Let me open that up. Back here, and we need to make our stencil table, our tool station, our crafting station, the pattern chest and patterns, and a part builder. I'm going to pick this up right now. I'm sure that you guys have already seen this, especially if you've played it. You know it's got NEI, so all of the crafting recipes are basically right there for you. I'll go ahead and throw this down. Let's see. I always have a particular place I like to set this stuff, and mainly because of the benefits you have of having some tables next to each other. Hopefully I won't die while I'm crafting. I usually do. Got some stencils made. Let's just take a look at our baddies up here. Like I was saying before, the very beginning of these sky blocks, whether you're playing a mod pack or just playing a map, are always kind of drawn out. Not really great watching, but I think it'd be a great time. Well, that could have been worse. Let's see if I can get him off the edge before I got off the edge. Yeah, I survived that. So what I thought I would do in some of these beginning videos is just kind of give you a little background on kind of who I am. There's a skeleton trying to hide. Yeah. So I am fairly new to Minecraft. I've probably been a serious Minecrafter for probably a year and a half, 2 years. Got the game about that same time, and I played it a little bit, not a lot. Never really understood the game. Didn't know how much freedom you really had playing this game. And then the thing that really piqued my interest in the game is when I started playing modded. For the longest time, I kind of avoided modded. I really didn't know what it was. I felt like I might mess up my computer, or I might ruin the game. I didn't realize that basically modded Minecraft is like a whole new game, and each different mod pack gives you a different type of game. There's just so much out there. I love the fact that all of these mod creators are willing to share this with the rest of us for free. I paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for what you'd call a AAA game, and haven't got near the pleasure out of it I have out of Minecraft. So I really love playing. I have a passion for it, and that's why I want to start doing these videos. Just a little background on me also. I am an older gamer. I just turned 50 last October, so I will be 51 this October coming up. Just going to kind of keep an eye out up here, make sure nothing's falling. So I feel like something different I could maybe bring to YouTube is coming at it from a different angle. I've lived a lot in my life, obviously, being as old as I am. Let me break some of these, see if I can get some string. And so I just feel like, throw a little bit of advice when I'm playing. One thing about Minecraft videos is there can be a lot of this kind of stuff. And I know this is exciting YouTube. I'm sure you've never seen anybody break a leaf in a Minecraft video, but you're seeing it today, brother. That's right. Don't forget, Collusional was the one that showed you this exciting part of Minecraft. Anyways, so I figured during some of this time, especially on these beginning of this sky block, we'd have some time to just kind of, shoot the breeze outside of just walking around and doing all these quests. Let's see if anybody's going to fall. Not yet. How many string do I have? I only have 9. I just need a few more. And I think what I'm going to try to do is go ahead and make my bed right away as soon as I get to 12. One more. Come on, baby. There it is. Let's go ahead and try to get this bed made before anybody else falls down. So I have some experience with this mod pack, but I have a lot to learn. So please feel free to leave me any kind of comment, suggestion, anything you think I'm doing wrong. If you've played this before and you start out a certain way, go right ahead and let me know what you do differently. I'd love the advice. I'd love the feedback. The main reason I want to do this is, like I said, I really enjoy the game. I enjoy a lot of content creators out there. Probably a lot of the same that you guys like. I follow Biffa. I actually am a Patreon of his. I really enjoy watching BOO. Etho, who doesn't like watching Etho? One of the things that Ethos does that I think is so much fun to watch is when him, Pause and Unpause, and Vintage Beef get together and they do one of their Complete the Monument maps. I love to watch them play because you hear this genuine enjoyment in them. They're buddies, so they give each other a hard time, and they really enjoy what they're doing. And I think with any YouTube video, when it comes to watching gaming videos, you got to enjoy what you're doing. If you don't really enjoy it, it's going to come through to your viewers. They're not going to want to watch because you're not enjoying it. So that's my goal, is to try to make sure I put out videos where you can see that I genuinely enjoy what I'm doing. And I really love gaming. I've been gaming since I was very young, and I know it's hard to believe there was even games way back then, but there were. They were basic, but they were. I used to console game a lot more than I do now. Now I mostly play on the PC, and like I said, I play a lot of Minecraft. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more of this quest book done. I think it's safe now. Alright, so we've got the patterns. I just need these 3 things left here. Let's go ahead and get all of our stations put together. There's our part builder. I'm sure a lot of you played a lot of Tinkers before. So you know exactly what am I doing. I don't even know what I did there. So you know what what all these patterns are. I wish I knew how to craft. Now, I know you guys are going to love watching me craft. It's one of the most exciting parts of what I do, and I do it so well, as you can tell. Alright, pattern chest. Oops, I already did that. There's your stencil table. All I need now is my tool station, and we'll be ready to get started. There's my tool station. Alright, I always lay these out a certain way, and the main reason is just kind of how they interact with each other when you lay them out this way. The first thing I'm going to do is throw my tool station right here, and then my part builder, pattern chest, and my stencil table. I do that because this was a crafting table, and now it's actually a tinker table, and if you guys don't know what that does, it just allows me to do some easy repairs, almost like when you do an anvil without using up the levels. You can also do repairs in this in the tool station, but some of the easy quick repairs, especially if you just got some repair material to do, you can do that right here in the tinker table. Also, the part builder, if I've got the pattern chest right next to it, I've got access right to the pattern when I'm trying to build my parts. So the other thing I like to do right away is, let's go ahead, I'm going to do some patterns here that I know I'm going to need. I'm going to do the tool rod, we're going to use the tool binding, of course we need the axe head for this first quest, and I'm going to get a pickaxe head. Those are kind of the ones we're going to need a lot more than that, but those are kind of the basic ones I like to start off with. If I could find my shift key, I could get all these put away. Okay. And now, let's go ahead and make our flint axe head. The book should tell us. Alright, we got tools, we got the flint axe, and I am going to choose the two rewards claims. I'm going to take the milk. And the main reason I'm taking the milk is, like I said, I'm old, and it's getting late here for me, so a nice warm glass of milk before I go to bed is what I enjoy. A couple of them. Okay, that's not really why I want to do it. The main reason I want to do it is, like I was saying before, we've got a water source block, but it's way up there. I cannot get any water into any of these bottles while I'm down here. And like I said before, water is really a crucial part. Having an endless water source is really important too early on. I'm going to need some more string. Let's go ahead and invest that one. It's important to have a water source early on. Obviously you need one for your cobble gen, and you're going to find a lot of things require you to have that. Some sort of ultimate water source. So let's continue on with some of these quests. Let's go back here. Alright, now I already got string because I did the crook, I got the silky worm, I got the string. I like to pick sugarcane seeds mainly because paper is one of those items that you can use to enhance your tinker tools. I kind of stay in this very first one, this learning sky block quest part. I don't really get too far into sky farm or storage or mob hunter. If I see something in one of these other ones I kind of want to get, I will go through and grab them, but I kind of stay in the learning sky block, this very first one. You don't have to, but I kind of like to stay there till I've got maybe 40-45% of them. I might move around a little bit. Some of the rewards are really nice to get you started. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do this old McDonald. I've got one of my rewards is this watering can. It's a pretty easy one to complete. This mod pack comes with, I believe it's called, let's see here, let's go into the farming mod. Okay, so in the subsets here, let's just look. I believe it's Pam's. Let's look. Yeah, so this comes with Pam's Harvest Craft. And so getting food in this is not quite as easy as your standard vanilla Minecraft. So your crop sticks are required to grow anything, and that's what we're going to do here next. Let's go ahead and make some crop sticks. Pretty easy pattern. And we're going to get our reward for that. And I'm going to choose the raiding hoe. That way I don't have to build a hoe right away. Alright, and we've got this. What I'm looking for is this one right here. Okay, so once I get this sieve up and running, I'll show you why I wanted to get these water bottles. How close are we here to getting this? Need 10. Let me go make some of these. So the sieve is one of those items that's really crucial in getting through to getting that cobble gen. So we need one of those for the sieve. And let's see, how's our progress going here? Like I said, very, very grindy. So some of the other YouTube creators I really enjoy watching, I like watching B-Dub. Think he's great, funny, enjoy his builds. I already told you Etho, and I like Zildjian. I started watching Zildjian and Slipgator, and I feel like I missed out a little bit on those guys because I started watching both those guys right after they kind of walked away from Minecraft, and I completely understand that. You know, they've got a pretty good subscriber base when they were Minecrafters, but it takes so much to do some of the things those guys do in vanilla Minecraft. There's so much work outside of what you guys see, and it's understandable they get burned out. And like I was saying before, you know, if they don't enjoy what they're doing, it's going to show through in their videos. You know, and why do you watch somebody play a video game? You know, it's a game you can play. Why would you sit here and watch somebody play it if you didn't enjoy what they do? And like I said, you know, if you aren't genuine, if you don't really enjoy what you're doing, it is going to come through in your videos. All right. Well, listen, we've been somewhat successful in this first attempt to get started on our skyblock here. I think we're going to call that a day. I'm going to let this tree finish up. I might do a little bit before the next video, just kind of getting some of the grind out of the way so you guys don't have to sit and watch that. Please leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and don't forget, you're always welcome to subscribe. So this is Callow signing off, and I will see you guys next time.